just focused.
Easier said than done, I understand. He's a tricky man, good boxer, slick, all of that.
It's almost like these lot are sick of hearing it.
But listen, I've seen many people like him before, and when they fight the big men, they struggle. And he's going to struggle on February 17th, and he will lose. I will break him, for sure.
I will break him.
Перший раз, коли ми бачили фейс-офф, Тайсон Ф'юрі був дуже енергічний, дуже веселий та дуже мотивований.
The first time I made the
Tyson Fury making some funny faces.
face-off with Tyson after Chisora fight, he was very motivated, with high energy, with high spirits.
Останній раз він був втомлений.
The last time he was exhausted.
Oh, Usyk's dropping bars here, guys. He's basically saying, the first time I wanted to fight you, you had high spirits, energy. Then the second time you faced me, you were exhausted. It's basically saying Tyson Fury fluctuates up, down, up, down. One day he's motivated, one day he's not. But there's also another shot here saying, now you know who you're facing. You're not up for it. You're trying to run away. You know what you're going to be facing, basically.
He was exhausted.
To his fight with Daniel Dubois,
Yeah,
you said that he quit in that fight.
I did think so, yes.
Talk
So Fury thinks Usyk quit in that fight against...
to us about that
I think
one.
he got hit in the body, a good body shot, and he didn't want to get up for 5 minutes.
And to be fair, guys, for all those people that think I'm objective and I only back Usyk, I agree with this point, guys. I believe that that shot that Daniel Dubois landed on Usyk. Now, again, I've made a video on this on my channel. You can check it out. I'm not going to say on the official boxing rules that was ruled out as a low blow. I think it was very close. I do not think that hit Usyk in the nuts. Now, it hit him in the body, but very low in the body, and it hurt him. Now, again, you could say it's borderline, guys. If you're going to go by the official rules, then yeah, you could say 2/3 of the glove was lower, 1/3 was higher. But where the impact was, I've done a video on this yesterday, guys. I feel that it was a body shot. So I agree with Fury here, guys. I do believe Usyk has got susceptibility to the body. But is Fury going to be able to capitalize that? That's the big question. Hopefully, it's a fair fight. Made the best man win, but I do agree with Fury here. I'm not going to lie.
So, yeah, there you have it.
Oleksandr, any response to that?
Let's see what Usyk's response is to the body shot. Now, again, I'm not going to get too into this. This is just my opinion. You can have your own view in the comments. But I do personally believe that shot was a body shot. And I do believe Usyk has some susceptibility and a little bit of weakness to the body.
Cheers, man.
So he's being told what Fury said about the body. Even Usyk has to think about it here. He has to think about the response. He probably heard it. Look how the manager, Igus, is now very eager to see what Usyk's response is going to be. Because, again, I'm not going to go into the body shot stuff. On the day when I was watching the fight and I looked back, I personally thought that was a body shot. That was as low as you probably could go, but it was still a body shot. Now, I know there's going to be all these people in the comments. They're going to be saying, no, the belt line is here. 2/3 is here. That was a low blow. Look, have your opinion, guys. I get it. You lot can have your opinion. I'm just giving you my opinion. I feel that he is weak to the body. I have to be honest.
I absolutely don't care of what Tyson thinks of that.
So there you go. Usyk doesn't even want to give a response to it. He just says, I don't care what Tyson Fury thinks of that. Now, there's two ways of taking that. One way is legit, that yeah, he does get hurt to the body and there's no point him going into it, breaking it down. There's no point justifying it. But the other side, if it wasn't a body shot and he was actually hit low and he was hurt low, then there's no need to give a comment. So I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to leave that as it is. But that's just my view on it.
Well, here's the question then. Did you get hit low or not?
Oh, Tyson Fury's questioning him straight up. Did you get hit low or not? Tyson Fury wants to dig deep into it. And to be fair, I'm backing Fury on this, man. Question him on it.
Did he get hit low?
Did he get hit low?
I watched boxing all my life and I didn't think it was a low blow.
There's fights out there, guys. You know, the mad thing is, but there are fights out there, guys, where there's people that have been hit lower than that. Yeah? And the fights have been allowed to go on. Now, just notice Usyk dropped on the floor and he curled up. and he had the same referee that he had in the AJ fight as well. That basically ruled it out as a low blow. In my opinion, it looked like a body shot, and Usyk knew that he would get away with the low blow. So it's a hard one to say. He basically put on a bit more acting than he needed to do, but he knows how to play the game of boxing. So if you look at it from the rules point of view, he played the game. That's why I say Usyk is a crafty veteran. I don't think he did anything wrong, but there are fighters out there, guys, that wouldn't do that. And I don't know, man. It's hard to say. In my opinion, this is my view. I do believe it was the actual body shot that hurt him. But because his shorts, man, were a little, it's just dumb, guys. I'm gonna have these people in these comments, man, saying you gotta understand what a body shot is. I don't give a shit, guys. I'm just giving you my views. But yeah, I do believe that shot was a body shot, in my opinion.
Was on the belt.
On the belt, that's what I meant.
So yeah, there you are. Crawling around the floor like a little bitch, crying. That's what he did. That's what he'll do again on February 17th when he gets busted up. Blood all over the ring.
I think this is what I believe, guys. I think Fury is on a point here, and I think this, because Usyk is talking a lot now and he's giving a lot, I don't think they're going to translate this. I think this bit that Usyk's saying, I don't think it gets translated. But the fact that Usyk's actually putting a bit more effort in and defending himself on that point, I'm not saying, compared to his last point where he's like, I don't need to say much on it, it feels that Tyson Fury does know, he does have susceptibility to the body, and I do believe that as well.
If he crawls and his little hands on the floor.
Tyson,
like
your interpretation is not precise.
So look, Tyson Fury doesn't even want to let Egus carry on. He just says, Tyson Fury, your interpretation is not precise, but he's not going to let him talk.
Two boys next to him will be all making excuses. Oh, yada yada, he was too big, he's only a cruiserweight, yada yada yada. You know the score. Same.
Tyson Fury didn't even want to let Usyk talk. I know Tyson Fury has a feeling that he's weak to the body, and again, there is weakness and susceptibility to his body. So here I'm backing Fury, guys. Even Usyk has to look over to Fury to say, shit, you keep talking now. Usyk, in my opinion, from a psychological point of view, as I said, guys, I'm a body language expert. From a psychological point of view, when you're going to just look at someone and you're not going to even want to hear what the person has said back to you, it's interesting for to Usyk to see what is he saying. Tyson Fury doesn't care almost now. He's like, he knows he got hit in the body. He may target it in the fight, but Usyk, I'm not saying Usyk's in the right or wrong, but he definitely knows there is a body weakness.
Same old shite. Is there anything else?
Usyk has to now do a round of applause and a clap. That's unusual for Usyk to do. He wants to. Usyk this is a sly thing to do. You know, the same way Tyson Fury was taking shots at Usyk regarding the language barrier, doing perfect. This is Usyk's time to do a shot at Tyson Fury, clapping your hands in his face, while knowing you've got away with the body shot, because under the rules, it's come under the belt. I knew I was going to get away with it. This is Usyk basically saying, this is my clap back to you. I've got away with that body shot. It came under the belt. I knew I was going to get away with it. So technically, I am in the right. But in my opinion, it wasn't in his nuts area. It was a body shot. But it comes under the rules as a low blow. So in my opinion, guys, remember, this is Usyk clapping back at him, saying, I got away with it. Even if you look at it, I'll say 2/3 of the punch was under the belt. I believe it was on the belt line, but again, people are going to have their own views. And this is Usyk clapping back at Fury, saying, you're holding on to a point which has already been disproven. A lot of people agree with me. I'm going to clap back at you and make a clapping scene in your face.
Thank you.
Tyson Fury goes, thank you. So this is Usyk trying to be slick and smart back to Fury now. Like looking at him in his face and yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm here all night.
Then Tyson Fury's like, thank you. I'm here all night.
Because Stallone.
Now, guys, I want to give you the final breakdown, guys, of when these two square off.
With that Rocky franchise.
I got the Rocky music in the background. I'm just going to mute this because I don't want to get in trouble for the copyright, guys. So Usyk's looking straight. He's probably not thinking too much of it. Fury's in his Fury stance, guys. He puts his fists up, confident, a lot taller, 6'7", 6'3", I'm guessing. To be fair, it doesn't look that taller, but yeah, definitely taller. I don't know if Fury is actually 6'7", 6'6", 6'7", I don't know. Usyk comes at 6'3", so He's not even that small, to be fair, but he does tower over him a bit. Okay, now they're going to face off. Both men look down for a second. Tyson Fury looks him straight in the face. Usyk looks at him. Tyson Fury at this point knows, if I had to rate that press conference as a whole, I would say Usyk had most of the psychological advantage, apart from the body shot time when Tyson Fury jumped on him regarding the body shots and tried to stick it on him. Now Tyson Fury is going to try and impose his will on him, because he's like, I couldn't get into your head psychologically. I need to now impose my will on you and see what sort of reaction does, because I haven't seen many people do this to Usyk. So Tyson Fury puts head to head. Now, there are a few photos out there where Usyk's face is going backwards, but he probably knows, Usyk knows nothing can really happen here. But Tyson Fury wants to try and stick it on him. This is obviously a disrespectful thing to do. When you're touching someone's heads and you're pushing down on them, it's basically making you say, I'm the bigger fire, and he's trying to get into his head. His manager now recognizes it, like, yo, this is actually starting to become disrespectful. And his manager doesn't like this. He's like, he's disrespecting Usyk by doing this. Sylvester Stallone in the background is like, oh shit, we got Rocky Balboa part 3. I don't know who the fuck this is at the back. She's loving it as well. But Usyk is getting pressed right now. He's getting a big man putting his forehead on him. Now, at some point, it does start to become disrespectful. You can't just stand there and do nothing. So Usyk now has to decide, what's he going to do? Usyk decides, I'm going to have to headbutt. But look at the lean over. This is Tyson Fury opposing his will, saying, mate, if I put my will on top of you and put you in the corner, you're nothing to me. He's trying to say that you're a smaller man and you can't do nothing. Yes, there's one side that it could be insecurity, because he can't get into Usyk's head. The only way he's going to get into him is by trying to be physical right now. Security is just watching. Usyk's like, okay, let me see. I think at some point Usyk realizes this is actually disrespect. So that's, at this point, Usyk's realized this is disrespect. He does the shoulder movement and he backs off a little bit, but Tyson Fury's not backing down. He wants to carry on with it. Does Tyson Fury stop for 2 seconds? Usyk's getting a bit agitated now, like, you're making me a bit uncomfortable. Tyson Fury wants Usyk to feel very uncomfortable. He's like, okay, if you're going to put your head back on me now, I'm going to push back. So Usyk lowers his, look at this manager. He's just loving the money. He's loving the side of it. But Usyk now lowers his weight and he says, I'm going to push back. So he starts pushing forward. Tyson Fury's pushing forward. And then it breaks up, guys. I'll see if I can put a bit of sound here. I just got to be careful with the copyright. His manager's not liking this, guys. His manager's like, what are you doing, Tyson Fury, man? Like, he can't see his fighter get disrespected. Frank Warren's in the middle of this. Tyson Fury's going to try and act up a little bit now.
Kind of a backward step here. Now this...
saying you dosser.
Knocking you out.
Knocking you out. Usyk's never really had this done to him much, guys, in his career. Not much. So he doesn't really know how to take it. He's just got a smile on his face. Tyson Fury is loving it. He's like, I knew if I put it on you, I want to see what you were going to do. And you pushed back at the last moment. So in Tyson Fury's head, he might be thinking, in the fight, I'm going to try to get you in the corner. I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to stick it on you the same way Derek Chisora stuck it on you. And you had a hard fight. If I do that to you, what are you going to do?
is an interesting dynamic because...
Now Tyson Fury tries to pipe up. You ain't something with this, something now.
He wasn't looking to try and
You're messing with the Gypsy Kings, has he?
shove him there. He wasn't looking to really
it,
go
bro.
too far, Fury. But he wanted to make some kind of
He goes, I'm the fucking man.
a statement.
Usyk's in that mode, like, let me get out of here. I'm not about this life. We'll talk in the ring. And just look how he just This wants to be... I will say Tyson Fury made Usyk uncomfortable there, but in my opinion, Tyson Fury has to do this because he knows he can't get into Usyk's head in any other way.
Just let him know that it's. I think it's. He mentioned it a lot in the press as well about Usyk's size.
Usyk is not really, like, he was made uncomfortable there, guys, in my opinion, I have to be honest, but he probably knows deep down we've got to find the ring, so he's not going to buy too much into it. But Tyson Fury is loving it. He wants Usyk to feel uncomfortable. Usyk's like, I'm just going to get out of here. Look how he adjusts his suit at the end, guys. This is a classic Usyk. Watch the adjustment of the colours, guys. Look at it. Boom. Walking out. Smart, smug. Tyson Fury's saying, I'm the Gypsy King. Pussy ringing little girl. So this is where Tyson Fury has to try to oppose himself on Usyk, but yeah, guys, again, that's going to be the breakdown for me, guys. And what's my take of it? My take is, personally, Tyson Fury is struggling to get into Usyk's head psychologically, so he has to stick it on him in a physical way, and just to see what sort of response he was going to get. Now, in my opinion, he did have some sort of success. He got a bit of a funny response from Usyk. Maybe he didn't expect this, or I'm not sure, but Usyk had to just fight back in his corner. If Usyk didn't put his head down and start pushing back against Fury in the last minute, that would have been submission. Usyk couldn't do that, but there has been a sign shown where if Fury wants to come in there and try and stick it on Usyk, I don't know if he's going to be able to do that, but this was disrespectful to Usyk. His manager was trying to basically say, yo, this is disrespectful. He's putting his head down on you and he's pushing against you. Usyk didn't do much at the start. Again, he knows he's not going to do anything here, so let Tyson Fury do what he wants. But Tyson Fury wants to make Usyk feel uncomfortable. And did he succeed in this? I would say slightly, but not all the way. Not all the way. Usyk was still smiling at the end. So, yeah, guys, that's just going to be my take. You can't really take anything too much from the face-offs, but I do believe he's a bit annoyed by this stuff. He's not into this theatrics. And they can make him feel uncomfortable. Yeah, guys, but that's just going to be my video on the face-off and obviously the fight. Hopefully, guys, Fury makes it to the ring. Hopefully both fighters make it to the ring and we can finally see this undisputed fight. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the comments.